Hello, I'm Coercer, and welcome back to round 2 of ArtifactCup number 31. We've seen the first match between Muad'Dib and Iceman. Now we are moving on to Noneyadambus versus me. So let's just load up the replay. There we go. So once again, the match will be played on the shallows each round in this round robin tournament. Has a set map, so that's why each round is played on just one map over and over again. So I will be playing as the Galcian, and Noneyadambus will be playing as the Coalition, and we'll be watching this from Noneyadambus' perspective. We'll see how this will play out. So right here in the blue Coalition carrier we have Noneyadambus maneuvering his carrier around and building some salvagers. And up here on the other side it's me playing as the Galcian. Now I'm moving my base runner up a bit to place a forward scanner, and Noneyadambus is still maneuvering his carrier. He set it to move over here. Not really sure what that accomplishes. I guess there is a misclick, but he is retiring his base runner, so he will be getting a bit of a boost to his initial economy. It looks like he actually did not build any salvagers yet. He still has just the CU salvagers, and the base runner is just chasing around his carrier as he is maneuvering it around his base. So that's a lot of time wasted there. The base runner wasn't able to retire, and he was not building anything, but he did the research. The light attack vehicle fabrication tax, so he will be able to build some LEVs very soon. In the meantime, I've expanded to my first bulkhead, and I'm mining from that location 1 salvager, 2 the construction units, and 1 to the RU site. Now I don't quite remember what I went for. I think I started with the assault ship tech, and Noneyadambus is now sitting on a big construction unit bank. He does have a support cruiser queued up, so he already spent 600 COs and he still has 800 in the bank. So this seems like a bit of a I'm pretty sure that at this point it would be much better to just cancel the support cruiser and spam out as many LEVs as you can to get rid of that huge construction unit bank. Research AVs in the meantime, and then build a support cruiser and just long distance mine like he's doing right now, because at this point in time he just can't build anything. That support cruiser is locking up that production queue, and I'm scouting around with a sand skimmer, and I have 4 more hiding back there. My base runner picks up the first artifact, and my production cruiser is in position at that first bulkhead. And at this point I also have refinery attacks, so my economy is just shooting ahead. Support cruiser pops out for Noneyadambus, and Noneyadambus moves out with his carrier to that first bulkhead, and he will be able to defend against that 1 sand skimmer with his carrier quite effectively. But Noneyadambus just needs to build some units. He needs to have something out in the field. The first AAV pops out, and that should boost his defensive capabilities quite a bit. But if he doesn't place an AV somewhere here in the back with that support cruiser, these sand skimmers could potentially deal quite a bit of damage. That base cylinder will deliver the artifact without incident, and I now have a second base cylinder out in the field, and I'm just building more salvagers to get even more ahead while my sand skimmers are just moving about, basically making sure that base cylinder will make it back. I spot the AAVs with that second scanner, so I know there are AAVs on this side of the map. And my carrier, I just reposition my carrier to this side, so if those AAVs go straight for those salvagers and that bulkhead there, the carrier will be there to defend against them. I am building assault ships now from my 2 production cruisers. So Noneyadambus' window for dealing damage to my economy is closing. And in the meantime, my sand skimmers are now in Noneyadambus' main. And I decided to focus on that logistics module. And if these sand skimmers will be able to take them out, that will put Noneyadambus below his maximum support. Rather, his maximum support will be lowered, so he won't be able to construct more units. But he positions his carrier right on top of that logistics module, and these sand skimmers are having a lot of trouble targeting and firing at the logistics module. So I basically wasted a perfectly good opportunity to just take out a support cruiser, and now I am focusing on that second logistics module, but these 3 sand skimmers just don't have enough damage to take it out in time, as that carrier has more than enough power to take out these sand skimmers. In the meantime, I've picked up 2 more artifacts, and I am going to deliver them without any trouble, so that'll put me at 3 artifacts, and Noneyadambus is still at 0. Noneyadambus is consolidating his position. He has a second support cruiser and a second bulkhead. He has researched railgun tech, yes he did, and he has upgraded his production in the carrier, so he should be able to pump out more and more units quite quickly, and hopefully he will do just that, as I just have complete control of the map at the moment. I have assault ships all over the map, just waiting to intercept anything that comes their way. This assault ship is defending against that AAV, but that AAV could just ignore the assault ship and try to take out some salvagers. And I also have interceptors in the air, and they're going to pick off salvagers and to go down almost immediately to a couple of volleys. And that support cruiser is taking quite some punishment, but the interceptors don't have enough missiles left to kill it and return to the carrier. So the interceptors are launched now, and indeed the support cruiser does go down. So Noneyadambus is not researching missile battery fabrication. He could spam out LAVs and try and deal damage to these interceptors, but he would also need some damage upgrades for the LAVs, so that's even more upgrades that he would have to research. But going for assault cruiser fabrication while I am harassing him with interceptors, and he just has some AAVs out on the field, and he knows I have assault ships, he knows I have a carrier, a forward carrier, I think he did spot it earlier, is just a bad decision. Those assault cruisers won't do much for him in this situation, and now 2 assault ships are just advancing into his main, and this time the assault ships will be able to take out at least that logistics module and probably a couple more salvagers. I collect my 4th artifact, so I'm now way ahead of Noneyadambus in terms of energy I can spend on my carrier. And my assault ships are just taking out salvagers left and right, and these 2 assault ships are still alive, and they have taken out the 2nd logistics module and a couple of more salvagers, and now Noneyadambus is at 20 out of 10 fleet capacity, and if he won't rebuild those logistics modules, he simply won't be able to build any more units. And I'm not sure he has noticed this at the moment. He has more than enough CUs. He has almost 4,000 CUs available to him. So that is definitely not the problem. But at this point, this game is over for Noneyadambus. I have almost 3 full wings of interceptors, and Noneyadambus unfortunately has just his carrier and no AA available to him. He still has some salvagers left and his carrier, but there's just no way he can survive this, especially against a powered up Dalsin carrier. So Noneyadambus could have played this better. He could have just made sure he had more units out on the field. He could have spammed out LEVs in the early game, and LEVs can be quite good against Calcium. And that could have hindered my expansion and my production in the early game, and now I'm just about to deliver the 5th artifact, and this game will be over. So Noneyadambus is defeated in this round, but we all go on to the next round, so no one is eliminated from this tournament, which is a good thing for everyone. We get to play more games in each Artifact Cup, and it's also more fun for any new players, since they can actually get to play a lot of games against a pretty big range of different skill levels. So yeah, now there's just one more matchup left in round 2, and we'll take a look at that in the next video. So thank you for watching.